Should be up and running. There we
Okay,
go.
Should be up and running.
Yes, sir.
Live.
Look at that. Back with the cage cast. You bet.
Do you want us to post it right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
I would.
All right.
How many views we got?
None.
None right now.
We topped out at
tuned
8
in
last time.
immediately.
We had 8
8?
last time, yeah.
Alright, cool.
Compared to the 900 people that watched the Northeast game.
Guys, I still
How do you
can't
get
see
this?
them.
How do you do?
Oh, here we go. 2 watching.
How'd you get it? How'd you get your story?
It'll tell us like right here.
Yep.
But other than that, we should be ready to go.
Yep. Okay. So let's get
You go. Just take a
get it
screenshot.
started, huh? So, what are we recapping here? The district game? JR, come on now.
Come on.
I'm still working too.
We won't start till these boys get it on there.
Put it on your main story.
Just that.
The main?
Yeah.
It was on the main story.
You bet. I put it on the main.
Did you put the link?
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys get graded on how many views?
No.
No, but if we did, we'd get an
Just put it on the main.
A. I'm working.
Oh my goodness.
Look like buffoons.
This is.
We
When that viewer comes on, you guys are gonna.
We can.
Alright, I'm ready.
All
We're ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
Send
God.
it. He's sending it to everybody. He's
Like,
doing a
he
mass
sent it to
reply.
everyone that's
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Hit the intro, Go. Come
Oh my
on.
God. So, back with the Cage Cast, joined by Joey Rieschel and Ed Hubner.
Hello.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, boys, for coming on.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
It's a gift to have you here.
It's truly good.
It's truly good.
Today we're going to be talking a little bit over your guys' recent win in district finals and then also previewing a little bit about state. So if you guys want to go ahead and dive in depth about what those last 2 games were, we know you got the W against Bryan, W against Northwest. Just tell us a little bit
Let's
about
start
how
with
you
Bryan.
thought the team has been playing so far and what you guys can do to get better.
Start with Bryan.
Start Bryan. Go ahead and kick it off.
Let's go ahead.
The Bears.
We had already played Bryan previously in the season, and we knew that we couldn't be complacent with them. You know, we beat them pretty bad in the regular season. So obviously it's a district game, it's postseason, so you gotta prepare. You know, like a postseason game, and you gotta be dialed in practice. And they brought it right away, and they were kind of leading there. I think maybe.
Wasn't it tied at half?
It was close. It was close.
Close at half.
Up 5 points,
Like,
but
yeah.
compared to last time we played them, we were just torching them.
Yeah.
But it's different in the postseason, obviously.
Have more energy.
Kinda
You
playing for
think
the
they
last
came
game.
out with a little more energy this time, knowing that those are
Yeah,
districts? Or?
I think we knew that they were going to come out with the intensity and knowing that they had nothing to lose and trying to pull the upset.
Their big guy's pretty good, right?
Yeah, he's a beast.
He does some good stuff. Yeah.
He averages roughly 21, 22. Yeah, he's like when they played you the first time, I did a lot of stats for the game and I called the game. It was like I think the average like 21. I think he averaged basically a double or close to that. And he's like he's crazy.
He takes
And he was
a
cooking.
lot of shots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll shoot every possession.
Yeah.
And he can shoot the 3. He can shoot the 3 ball a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I think he made.
He'll make Jungers work in there down there.
Oh
So
yeah.
Was that guys' game plan coming into it, preparing for him?
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. They also had this freshman who had to step up after a couple guys I think were not on the team anymore. So one of their freshmen had to step up, and he was scoring a lot too. So we had to prepare for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But for the most part, those 2 guys are very versatile. They can play at all 3 levels. So we
Yeah.
had to prepare for them.
Yeah. What's that halftime speech like with Lukey coming in, a tight game, district down the line? What is he firing you up? Is he keeping you calm? What's he doing?
Well, it's a 1v4. It's a 1v4 matchup in the district.
Right.
Obviously we're supposed to, I don't wanna
You're
say-
expected to win.
Exactly.
You're expected to win that
Yeah.
game.
And it's postseason. I think we all kind of recognize that in the locker room.
Mhm.
We had to be better in the second half. So
Came up and delivered.
yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, district champions right here sitting next to us. But I mean, that game was electric. I saw guys running in from the baseball tryout. Like, I think halfway through live ABs and like the second overtime, I saw a ton of guys like standing along the kind of balcony-ish part of the hider. But that was probably the most electric game I've been to at prep.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
That was like, especially with the district on the line.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I thought your buzzer beater was gonna go in when you
I think
originally
we- I think
shot.
we all- I think we all did.
As soon as it came out of your hand and you like turned away, I thought a lot of guys were gonna get some money shot to be like celebrating in the cage running the court. But that was easily one of the best games prep has seen in the recent years.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know they kept it close with the last time you guys played them in the regular
Yeah,
season,
at-
6 at their place.
At
So.
their place, yeah.
What was it like preparing for them? Just like, was the game plan coming into that? Just knowing you can already beat them, or?
Just stick to our core values on defense, and we knew that they were very good, and they kind of like all balanced scoring, so we knew that we couldn't let like one guy beat us. So we all just kind of had to stick and know who our matchups were, and
Stick with it.
yeah.
And it wasn't like they had too many like players that like I knew like from like around the area that played really well, but did they just like play really good as a team? I know they upset some teams earlier in the year. They just team like that. What was the halftime speech like that? Was it a close game during?
Halftime, you guys were down.
We
Were
were
you
down
guys?
6.
Yeah, they were down.
Oh, we were losing at halftime.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you say during that?
Well, Martell and Casey, they got foul trouble early, so they didn't play at all in the second quarter. Halftime speech, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was. We knew that we were gonna get Martell and Casey back in the game,
Yeah.
which was gonna help us. So we just had to kind of wait for them to recover with their fouls, I guess. So
Had some players step up. I know Joe ended up playing quite a bit
Yeah,
there
Joe
towards the
did.
end of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
he hit some
Played
huge
some-
threes.
Talk about huge threes. This guy's pulling up from the logo. and
Yeah.
hitting shots, like comes down the court, hits 1-3. 2 minutes later, comes down one, basically ties the game. And I feel like you and Sudbeck kind of took that
Sparked
game.
it up a little
Yeah,
bit,
you guys
yeah.
definitely, when the team came out at halftime and when they got up by 11 at one point, and then you hit the two threes and Sudbeck hit the other one. I think that's when the team found its stride. But that was watching
cool.
that game was so fun.
How was it playing? Like, I know that for that, was it the last minute of regulation? They held it for a minute and a half there.
Yeah.
I know that had to
I think
that like aggravate you guys at all.
me and Joey were on defense when they were holding it.
Yeah.
And me and Joey literally started like we were just standing up straight, like we were
Yeah.
like, literally like we didn't even.
You knew what they were.
didn't
You
even
knew
see
they
that we
were
were playing basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
that's the
started, like, hyping
worst.
the crowd up, and it was pretty sweet. Not sweet, but like it was
Yeah.
intense.
Yeah.
You think that's why they need a shot clock in high school? You think that would help
Yeah,
some more?
a
You think?
lot. Especially in the overtimes too.
Yeah, because I know you guys held the ball for.
You guys held
3
it for
minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah,
You guys held it
3
close to
minutes
that.
and 40. Yeah, because they were gonna obviously do the
They were
same
gonna do the same
thing,
thing, yeah.
if you guys ended up getting a quick
Mhm.
bucket there. But I think that's what would have helped that game. Like, you think that's what high school needs now is a shot class. I know they had one. Was it the Metro tournament?
Metro
The
tournament,
holiday tournament that they had that in. And how'd you guys like playing with that? You think it kept the game going?
Yeah, I liked it a lot because obviously for us, I feel like we're a really good defensive team. And so if we can obviously play defense really well for 25 seconds, make them shoot some bad shot that we want them to take.
Yeah, that's fair. That probably would go a long way.
I guess their big man fouling out in the fourth quarter. That really because then Martell was able to run like a high post look. I saw that a lot late. I feel like that kind of help you guys space the floor and let you and Sudbeck kind of stay on the perimeter and let Martell kind of get in his zone. And then obviously when they come double team Martell, Luke could be wide open in the paint. But what was Luke Key's kind of process and was that something you guys have been working on kind of in practice a lot, or was it kind of something he drew up out of nowhere in a huddle?
Yeah, I mean we worked on for probably an hour in practice zone offense.
Oh
Really?
wow!
Because we knew they were gonna bring that right from the get go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think did they bring man right away or did they start on zone?
They start in zone, at least for every overtime.
And they were doing all these different zone type of defenses. Did they do a 3-2? I know they did a 2-3.
They did 2-3, 3-2. They did a box and one look.
I saw that. That was late, and then they did the 1-3-1 at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, for them, it worked in a sense that it made you guys kind of work and get away from the schemes you usually do. But I mean, in the end, I thought you guys were gonna win by 10, and when we got in that second overtime, we might not even win the game. But I mean,
And then
Luke Key said,
Yeah,
"All right,
getting
pick
the-
it up," and then
yeah.
you guys won by 14. So
Yeah.
what was good? You guys did you guys know you needed to win the game or
Yeah.
what was your mindset going into?
Because
the
I
game?
mean, yeah, for the first overtime, first two, you just kind of held ball and tried to get last shot up and stuff, and then third overtime, it's you pushed it a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think some of us knew because we heard someone say that Central was losing by 20, so we knew it was
they
winner
got
go home.
smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think going into that second overtime, we knew that.
You couldn't lose.
Couldn't lose.
Yeah,
I
pushed
bet.
the issue a lot more. That Martell dunk was kind of, in my
That
eyes,
picture, the picture of
eyes
him
on
going
it.
like this too,
Yeah.
that was great.
Well, right before that, at the timeout, we were talking about we need a dunk.
Yeah.
The next play we dunk it.
Does he bring the energy for the team in those overtimes and when shots aren't falling and just like does he bring that energy or who brings the energy for the team when?
I think once
When
he
we're
gets
down.
going, we all get going.
Yeah.
I'd say like energy wise, Martell's big. Luke when he's in the post and like when we need a bucket, if we're down like 4 with like 2 minutes left,
Yeah,
and
Luke
Luke
can-
gets in the
yeah.
paint, that's huge. And then obviously when we're down by like 6 and you hit a 3 from like the Junior J logo,
Yeah.
like that's kind of like
That's
that's a big energy provider for
Yeah.
the team. So
It's a
that
gift,
kid's
truly.
got a gift.
It
It's truly
It truly is a gift.
Some would say. What
I would say.
But obviously you guys got a tough task on Tuesday,
Yeah.
taking down a team that we know what happened. We don't
Yeah,
need
we
to talk
know what
about it.
happened
But
last game.
About last time, yeah.
how we
What's different? What are
Yeah.
you guys
Yes.
doing
What-
different?
what are we looking
I
about
think
coming
first of
different?
all, I think first and foremost, kind of playing not at West Side.
neutral site's
Well,
huge.
I mean, Westside was bumping like 2 hours before the game. I mean, capacity
JV,
at the
yeah.
the JV game was full in the fourth
JV
quarter.
game went nuts, yeah.
In like 45 minutes
Before,
the game
yeah,
started.
no, that will
So,
definitely play a factor.
Yeah. So no, but at the state tournament, anything can happen. We've seen
Mhm.
before. I think Prep's been a 1 seed in tournaments before, and they've
Lost to North Star.
8 seeds.
Yeah,
So it's
all,
like
it
anything can
happens.
happen.
Yeah,
But I think we're gonna definitely prepare better for them this time
Mhm.
around, and I think putting in a neutral place will help a ton. So
yeah.
Yeah, because that place was rocking.
That
When
was bumping, yeah.
when they came out, I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
this
that's
place
tough,
is gonna
that's
be
tough.
loud. But
Yeah.
obviously, anything can happen at Pinnacle Bank with last year. I mean, that game's probably the best game in Prep history, hands down.
Nebraska basketball history, I would say.
I mean, yeah,
It's up there.
that's a shot. That's
Yeah,
a shot.
yeah,
That's a shot at
that's-
the Cornhuskers. But
Number
I
like
think-
high school.
oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about
No,
college.
like
High school.
high school. Yeah. Oh, easily one of the best games the state
Yeah.
has ever seen. But I think that you guys have like ability to probably upset this team. I think they're already looking over to you guys for the semifinal game because I mean they smoked you guys. Like you're not even in their head right now. But I think you guys can honestly, if you guys get hot and it's a neutral site, I think you guys can shock some people. I'd love to see them go home early. Obviously, who doesn't like to see Westside go home
Yeah, that
early?
would be
But
nice.
I'm excited personally. When we played at Westside, I was kind of like, oh, we're probably gonna get a 40-piece put on us, and
Was it? No, it was 39.
it was
39.
close.
Yeah.
39.
Thank God.
But I think we could pull some off. I mean, why not?
What do you guys think we need to do different this time coming?
honestly, I think that we need to help better, like get more in the gaps. I think last time it kind of like we stayed on Payson. So one of our guys on defense never helped. They just kind of stayed out on the 3-point line,
Yeah.
which helped for better driving lanes for them.
Yeah.
And they're
just
pretty
easier
athletic
off.
team.
Especially with
I mean,
Reggie,
like most of
yeah.
our guys can score all 3 levels too.
Yeah.
Is like, I mean, that's like
And they're
They-
deep.
they
And
put the ball in
they're
bucket.
deep. Like,
they are deep.
They're
Their
like
secondary
they-
does
they-
not have much of a drop off.
no.
They sub in the next 4
Yeah.
within a couple minutes of the starting the game. So
Yeah.
you think that's what's gonna take the biggest impact on how we go about winning this game? Just like playing how we play instead of like trying to play their game.
Well, I think last time a lot of guys got like discouraged and defeated right away when as soon as they started making all the shots, they were
Yeah.
up 12 like the first quarter. So I think if we get away from that and just have that next play mentality, it'll be a lot different ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think on offense we rushed things a lot. We never got in our offense last time.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a lot different.
Boards were huge in that game too. I feel like we didn't I feel like we didn't get any rebounds at all. Like it was like one shot and that was all we got. We got no second chance buckets and then they kind of controlled the whole rebounding game. Luke got in foul trouble early, which kind of didn't help.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to sit the whole second quarter with 3 fouls. I mean, we have guys that can they don't provide more than what Luke does, but they provide like a sufficient amount. But I mean, getting boards is kind of huge for our team, especially.
Yeah.
Like Joe Sudbeck, he's nasty on the boards. I can't lie. Like if like no one goes up for it, he recognizes it and he'll go get it. Like why not?
Yeah, just
But-
kind of a dog.
Straight up dog.
Yeah.
How's has Lukey said anything about like not thinking about the last game, just forgetting about that game and just like looking ahead to playing him again, or has he said anything about how to do coming up on the state tournament? Really?
We haven't much really talked about that because
just
Honestly,
another game, or
Well, we didn't practice yesterday, so all our focus was really on Northeast.
Yeah,
For sure.
That makes sense. I mean, even if we take down West Side, that's great, but it's not like the road
No,
to the
it's-
championship's easy after that either.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
play
true.
either, is it Elkhorn? Or no, it's not
Pi-
Bell West or Pius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that would be the finals. Of,
Probably Miller North,
Yeah, probably Miller North. Yeah,
So
Miller
Miller
North's got a
North
good
Central.
squad, but I mean, we kept it close with them last time.
I mean, you guys. I mean, the only team that's really like blown you guys out is West Side, obviously. But like,
they've
you guys
done
have
that to a lot of teams.
they've done it to everybody. But you guys have also been within 5 of Central twice. You guys have been within what? What was Bellevue West? Was that like?
That was 6, right?
That was- It was 10.
We were within 3 with like 2
really
minutes
close.
left.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
you guys had to foul.
Yeah.
And
then Miller North
North
was
was 3.
Yeah,
3.
that's a
Like
good game,
you
yeah.
guys, like it's literally just
Well,
been
like,
a couple
it's like-
buckets not going your way. That's literally been the deciding factor of these games.
But yeah, it seems like 2 through 6, like those guys can all compete with each other, and
And
then
then
West Side's
West-
maybe
They're not the 1 seed,
Yeah.
but like they carry the chip on their shoulder
Right,
like they are,
yeah.
and they play like it too.
But
Don't
you
get me
get-
wrong.
You guys have seen how they're not invincible. Losing
Yeah,
to
they've lost.
Gretna.
Gretna, just like making those mistakes that the
Mhm.
teams can beat them when it matters. And
Yeah,
Did
Gretna's
they-
got a
Did they make
surprising
it?
squad.
They make it. They made it, didn't they?
Yeah,
Gretna did.
Who they play?
Won in double overtime against Lincoln Southwest.
Oh,
Who
really?
they-
that first round.
They got Central.
that'll be a
That'll be a good
Ooh.
game.
Yeah, that will be a good game.
Huh.
Yeah, Gretna's.
They're young, aren't they?
They're
like
really
sophomores.
young.
They're 2
Really
best players
young.
are both sophomores.
Do you think that's gonna be a problem for us? How little experience we have playing down at PBA this year? Do you think that'll? I know Casey, Martel, and Luke and them, but no, you two haven't really played down there. Joe didn't get too many minutes last year. You think
PJ.
PJ. Yeah.
Joey was there, but he did. I mean, last
Yeah.
year, but he didn't play. He was just.
You think that'll play a role into how we
Um,
take it up this year? Or?
I don't think it will. I'm sure everyone will be like nervous and
Yeah.
for the first couple minutes, but I think after that everything will be fine.
Just
Yeah.
another game,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
It'll be a fun game to watch. I think the state tournament at PBA is also always like you have those teams that'll get upsets like Pius and Millard West last year on the buzzer beater
Didn't
layup.
West one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miller West went to like semi, right?
Yeah, and they got smoked by who? Like Millard North.
Miller North.
Yeah.
Miller North.
But I mean, you guys, anybody 1 through 6, 1 through 8 can make a run. Like I don't think there's a team in that tournament that can't go win the whole thing. Like Elkhorn South shocking Central at Central, like that's kind of very leveled the playing field, and they move Central to what, like a 5 seed, and that's like
Instead of a 3?
Yeah.
A 3 then?
They were on the 4.
4?
like, and that's kind of big because that basically, I mean, it doesn't flip the bracket, but it makes it a lot harder for
Changes
teams
it.
like, teams like us that have to play West Side or like, and then go play Bellevue West the next week. I mean, those are 2 games that are. I mean, we had that caliber of a like kind of schedule this year. I mean, you guys played Miller North, and you played Central the next week. Like, I mean,
Towards the end of the season,
you guys
yeah. Not playing too many
End of the
home
season
games
round
this
was
year.
tough for sure.
I mean, that's kind of prepped you guys for
Playing at
PBA.
Just,
Yeah.
knowing. What do you guys think you guys are most excited for coming up? Just like being able to play, like the atmosphere. Because I know us and Westside's a pretty big rivalry. I know a lot of people will be at that game. Is that one of the things you guys are most looking forward to this state tournament? Or?
Yeah, I think, obviously me and Joey have brothers who came through prep, so we've been coming to these games for,
Quite some time now.
yeah, basically our whole lives, so it's pretty
Cool
sweet
to finally be
able to
a
play.
part of those.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I think last time, 2 years ago, when we played West Side in state tournament, no one could go. I think this year a lot of people are gonna take the chance.
Yeah.
Didn't we beat them that year?
No, we got.
Did we lose?
Yeah.
Lost by
Last
4.
year we beat them by like 20
Yeah.
regular season now, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also had a top 25 nation squad last year.
Yeah, that's it. Well, like basketball in Nebraska last year was just so nuts. We had like
It was.
3 teams in the top 25, right?
Yeah.
Miller North fell less than us.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
So what are we thinking? Rocking the Blacks on Tuesday?
Yeah.
No?
I think we should.
I think we,
You think it'll be Royal Blues, keep it classic, or what?
No, I think we go baby blue.
Baby blue?
I'm liking black.
I'm hoping baby blue.
You guys. I mean, the first time you guys ever won the baby blues, you guys beat Miller North at Miller North. So.
No, first time we won was at Patriot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Really?
Oh, I
Is
mean,
it
against
like-
like a ranked like good team, though, the first time you ever won, you beat Miller North and Miller North.
I know, like blacks, like those, like wearing the black jerseys,
won
like
all
that's.
those yet?
We can't wear blacks till championship.
Oh, we can't?
Like the
Is that what he
NSAA
said?
won't let you?
Well, like that's just what Prep's done.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, when they won it in 2018. I remember. Yeah, there's the
I
picture
I know
of.
Blacks is like obviously like a privilege like jersey and like for big games and stuff. Is baby blue the same way?
I think so.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
The alternates are like kind of sacred in a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not break it out for one
Yeah.
side?
Have we
I
won
like
a game
that.
in the Blacks yet?
No.
No.
This
We
year?
should-
We've
we
only
should-
won
We
twice,
haven't
right?
like in the
Yeah,
last
should be
4
Central,
years.
Should be Central, yeah.
Huh.
That game
Yeah.
was.
When's the last time?
Didn't we win some of them last year though?
No. We didn't wear them last year once.
Really?
No, yeah, I think someone didn't have shorts, so they rode the baby blues a lot.
Yeah.
So how can you wear them this year?
Because
Everyone has
Someone
shorts.
found the shorts.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
when's the last time we won a game in the Black Unis? It like I think it's like 4 years.
it
years.
was
No.
18?
No.
It was like a
2018.
call senior year. They won.
Was that 18?
Oh, they did.
Yeah, that was 19.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who did
that
they
was-
beat?
Did we get new black ones that year?
No, they won them. They won the state championship in them in 18.
Yeah,
I think
Was it
it was
those same
I think
ones?
last team we beat was Pius in 2019
yeah.
at their place.
Oh yeah.
I guess it's not that bad. I thought
Mhm.
someone was saying like 4 or 5 years. That's
Oh
all.
no.
But the year after that, like Justin City and Brennan's junior year. So the year after that, I think
Yeah.
we lost like.
We
every
lost
game.
by 20
then-
at West
and-
Side and 20
and then-
at Panther South.
Yeah, wasn't that? Didn't they wear them in? No, they didn't wear them in state, did they?
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's kind of the curse. Wearing them accepting the state championship at state is kind of.
Yeah.
You bet.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks for
that's
thanks for
all.
coming.
Pleasure.
It's probably
Are we doing team? Are we doing?
Yeah, we'll do swimming
Collegiate.
first.
yeah we'll do. I mean, if you guys do, I mean, you guys want to stay?
Yeah, you guys got anything?
If
else
you guys want to
say?
stay, you stick around. You can, but if you guys want
Yeah,
to
you
head
guys
back,
should
you can
be.
head back.
It's about 10:20.
Get some college basketball talking here.
If you guys want to stay for that,
Up to y'all.
Sure, we'll stay.
Sure.
Oh, you bet.
We do.
Yes. So
Yes, you got the.
We
thing
get-
pulled up.
oh
Yeah,
my
we
fault,
got,
my fault.
Biggie, let's talk about Creighton.
Let's do it.
Started off with, what are we thinking? You think they got a chance in March?
No.
Yes.
Stop.
I think
You
they got-
serious?
I
I
think
think they can win
Nebraska's
the
got a
first
better
game.
chance in March.
You're kidding.
They're on a 2-game win streak, and this guy doesn't.
Yeah, they're on a
relax.
2-game win streak and they're about to beat Wisconsin.
It's
Like,
just-
it's gonna happen.
Are you
They're not beating.
serious?
They're not
It's
beating.
gonna
They're
happen.
not beating Chucky. They're just.
First of all, they are.
There's not.
They
Nebraska?
absolutely are.
Oh, brother.
It's gonna be one of the worst.
They
games.
they put up 93 against the best defense in the Big Ten.
And then they're going to
One
get
game.
smoked by Chucky Hepburn in Wisconsin.
One game.
Chucky can have a bad night, and Trey McGowan's can slip right in there, or Bryce, both of them.
Oh, you
It's
bet.
gonna happen.
Oh, you go. You
It's gonna
you
happen.
think that.
When
You
it
think
hits,
that.
it hits.
But Creighton's got a shot. I mean, they're projected like a 12 right now, and I think they've kind of played. I don't want to say they've played to that. They've played better than that. I mean, they've never lost to UConn, which is kind of a plus.
Yeah.
I mean, they beat them again this year. They beat them by 2, but their resume is really good. I mean, beating Villanova.
They have like those big games, but then they also lose like teams like Xavier, and when they're up by 17.
Isn't Xavier like good?
They're decent.
Yeah, they're not like
I think
special.
giving up that lead though.
Yeah,
That-
that's what it is.
yeah.
Or like DePaul, or like just like these big schools that are like very middle of the road.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
But I think they're like going to be a last 4 to get in, unless they like win the tourney. But that's if.
What do you?
I think they'll probably win first round.
Oh my.
Go
Who do you
round
guys think?
32.
I think they can win first round, but not having Nemhard is gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
Wait, he's hurt?
Yeah, he broke his
Really?
arm.
Wow. How?
Oh, he broke it?
Yeah, it's bad. Like he's done for the year.
Oh damn.
He's not coming back. He's gonna. I think he'll win Big East Rookie of the Year though. I mean,
Dude,
I don't think he's
McDermott
really-
has such like a good eye for these young point guards.
I think McDermott could be up there for Coach of the Year.
He could be.
That was my
Yeah.
take a couple
Yeah.
weeks
That
ago.
was fine.
Hey, I wasn't here for that. So.
So who do you guys think
If
got it
Duke
in
goes
March
far
right now?
though, they're gonna
Huh?
give it to Coach K.
Who do you think's got in March right now?
Okay, we gotta talk about that.
What do you think?
You know, honestly, I think Wisconsin will go really far.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was
Just
kind
'cause
of a
Chucky's
really
there?
good team.
Chucky's there, yeah.
It's fun to root for them.
Yeah, but that
Fun to root
Davis
for
kid's
Chucky.
really good.
Yeah.
What about you, Eddie?
I think Wisconsin.
Oh my God.
You think Wisconsin's gonna take it?
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll take it.
I don't think they'll
I
take it.
No, they won't. What, the Big Ten or the whole thing?
Whole thing.
No. No. You see the prices for Coach K's last game?
Yeah.
Those are outrageous. It's like
Really?
It's like $5.5 to go see him.
Really?
Like to go to the game.
I got that money just lying around.
Yep. That's your pocket change code.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, you bet.
What do you think?
Where's that? Is that at Duke?
It's at Duke, yeah.
What?
Who do you
Where else
think?
would it be,
Yeah.
Cars?
If it's Coach K's last game at Duke.
Yeah,
What do you
apparently
think?
that was a stupid question. I thought it could be an away game.
But
You bet. Where do you think? Who do you think's taking it?
It's not gonna be a Big Ten school. I think, dude, I think it could be like like Auburn is really good, but they're kind of hit or miss.
I don't think there's a team that like we can say right now is the Final Four.
Sleeper pick
contender.
Arkansas.
Stop.
I like it.
I like it.
Sleeper pick. I'm having Arkansas go all the way.
Stop.
I'm telling you.
No. What seed are they gonna get? It depends on. I mean, if they're like a.
I mean, they've upset some teams.
I mean, everyone has though.
They just had a pretty big win.
Yeah, they did. They beat Auburn earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
Everybody's beating Auburn.
That point guard's averaging like 25.
Auburn gets to 1 and then they lose. I don't think have they won a game at number 1 this year. Like I've just seen them get upset after upset, like every team they play. But I mean, Auburn's shaky. I wouldn't pick them to go far. I'd say like Sweet 16 or like a Elite 8 and they're done.
I don't think Gonzaga will do what they did last
Isn't
year.
Hunter starting now?
Yeah.
Is he?
I don't know. I heard that. Or he's like 6-man or something. Cause
Hunter
like
starting.
no, he might be 6-man or something. He's playing a lot more now because someone got hurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what someone said. I don't know if that's true, but that was
Yeah,
what
yeah.
someone was
Oh,
saying.
look.
That team is just stacked with 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy, oh my, his mustache.
Timmy.
He's-
Oh my gosh, Chet's been
He is
really
huge.
good.
Oh my God, he's kind of like Luke, but not really.
But not really.
In a way, though, you know.
Oh, they're 24-3.
You bet.
Is he serious?
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, Hunter, kind of. He averages 14 minutes a game, 4.7 points a game. And he's not like starting.
That's pretty good,
probably,
14
He's
minutes.
averaging 14 minutes a game.
Hey,
That's solid.
That's
for a
good.
freshman.
Solid.
I mean, it's Gonzaga though. They're
What's
best in the
Chucky
country.
averaging? The whole game?
Like,
Yeah.
Their starting point
oh
guard.
no, more than 26.
No, he's probably, yeah.
You
he's
guys see
probably
that
doing,
shot he
like
made the other
36.
night?
Yeah.
The jab step bank.
That was nuts.
That game was so
I
good.
thought that's what you were gonna do in the wing.
That reminded me.
Dude,
of
I was thinking about him.
Do you remember when he did that against Bell West? Or
Oh,
crap.
Oh.
Bang 3 at the end of the game.
Oh man, I don't even want to talk about Chucky in the fourth quarter against us.
That we had such a tough run against Bow West.
That was the only team we didn't beat last year.
Yeah, I know, but we played them 3 times, right?
And lost all 3
Yeah,
times.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
within like 3 points each
Yeah.
game.
It's brutal.
It is.
Yeah.
It truly is.
Truly is.
Well,
Hated that. Well, we got some other guys.
well, you bet.
We got some
Yeah.
baseball guys who are gonna come talk baseball with us. But it was a
Shake
pleasure,
my
guys,
hand.
having you
Shake
guys
my
on.
hand.
Hey, thanks,
We got-
fellas.
we got-
Really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having us.
Good luck this week.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
good luck,
No,
guys.
no, we
we'll be
got
there.
a big game. Hopefully, come out on
Yeah.
top. I got
Jays by 90, baby.
not a
Jays
big
by
man, but I
90.
take you.
Jackson?
I'll see you in community, bud.
Sounds good.
Oh, look at these
We're just gonna keep rolling here.
Yeah, probably. And this thing's gonna be 40 minutes, but.
Should we end it?
We got some dogs.
What's up, Addy?
What to do?
How we doing, boys?
Are we live?
Yes,
We
we
are,
are
so-
live.
Okay.
Not here yet, but yeah, we're continuing the live.
I'm just rocking a new pair of Yeezys.
Yeah, I see that. Where'd you get those?
Some fresh kicks. Good
Good
trades.
trades.
So how you guys doing today?
Oh, just fine. How are you?
Oh, you know, I'm going okay.
Good.
It's been a
Pretty
good
good.
day so far.
Yeah.
I'm ready for baseball to be over this week.
Why is that?
We're about to talk about it.
So
Dude, it's been a long week.
What
Not
we're
a lot of
talking
time
about.
in between practices, you know. We have 7 to 11 tonight and then 9 a.m. That's a punch in the face.
We have 9 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Do we really?
So let's get started talking about this year. What are our thoughts?
Dude, I think we're gonna be decent this year. Like we got good pitching. If we can start hitting the strike zone a little more, but you know that will come. And lineup's looking pretty good. Losing Mitch kind of hurt though. That one's
He's
gonna
coming
hurt a
back in
little
2 weeks though.
bit. Is he?
It was only a strain.
We got some young talent. I'm not gonna lie. You know, we're a senior majority team, but I like Yule and Jameson. You know,
I know he was lighting up the gun the other night, 87.
87.
projectable. Kid's 6'4",
Shout out to Les
215.
Nozzle posting on Twitter. What a guy.
Can't say nothing to a sophomore throwing 87 after all.
You really can.
You really can.
So after falling short last weekend, or not last week, last year, how are we looking to change it this year?
mean,
Ooh.
first of all, bro, we just got to get past T-Bell. If we can get past him,
We're fine with T-Bell. Jalen Worthy, that's going to be an issue, and Mason Cook will be an issue. But
there's some arms in this.
No adversity is too much, you know.
No adversity.
The boys will battle for it.
That is noble, Patty.
You
Oh my God, Patty's a character.
Cobes, what are you thinking about this year?
Oh, I think we got a chance. Shock some teams. I know too many teams aren't looking too highly of us right now, but I feel like we got a chance to shock some teams. And
I think
make some
everybody
upsets.
knows we're good, though. Everybody knows we're like,
Decent.
What, 15 seniors?
Is it that?
It's something like that. I mean, overall, if you go to prep, you're gonna get counted out early, anyways.
Yeah.
Everybody hates you out the
Who do you think the biggest opponent this year is going to be?
West.
I think West will be, just because we beat them twice last year. I think they'll, any game that we play them, they're going to start with Cahoy, come in with Cook.
They're a good team, but I'd like to see them at least put a run-up on the board this year.
He's talking
crazy. I hope they
Love
don't, though.
it.
If it's fifth inning and there's no runs up, Jared said I gotta get in there. I'm gonna go chuck on the mound. That'd be awesome.
You bet.
What about Elk South? What are your thoughts on them?
I think they're a showcase team.
I really do.
No, I really do. You know, like I'm boys with
hate on this.
I'm boys with all of them. You know, I like every kid on that roster, but like a lot of them, like there's just not a lot of chemistry. I feel like.
They just need to rename their school to Wired.
Wired
Development.
Training.
Yeah.
Wired
Training
development.
Center.
Wired's
Player
a-
development.
Is that their sponsor?
Feeding program for Elk
Is
South.
that their Legion sponsor
Well,
or no?
no, it's
Probably will be this year.
I mean,
those kids giving
You're
up
not
money,
wrong.
Ryan
I
South
mean-
Earth and corporations.
Patty's talking crazy on live.
Yeah, Patty.
Patty's about to break our single like viewer record.
Yeah,
He's just
if we get to
talking
8.
wild.
Oh,
We're at-
what?
we're at
Seven's your
seven
guys' high?
Nah, it's our high. This is the second live
Post
episode.
this on the Snap.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Who's batting cleanup this year? Who's carrying the lumber?
who is carrying the lumber?
Batting what?
Who's going
The
yard?
cleanup.
Oh.
Who's
Yeah,
our, who's,
him?
who's
You're
our big
we're
dog?
talking to him right now.
Yo.
I mean, he batted cleanup all for us last year.
If we're talking BP, ask KS about that.
Hey, what's
Chaos.
the YouTube?
CPTV.
Just go to CPTV on
Find me a
YouTube
link.
and
copy
copy
the
the link. L.
How do I
Here,
copy
let me show.
the
I'll do
link?
it for you.
Copy that.
I did it off Safari.
But
CPTV?
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Crane Pro TV.
Oh, you guys are some dogs.
This is next level.
But
This is next level.
I mean, I think I'm excited for baseball this year. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good year. I mean, I think some of the youngins, like we got Jamie, that's a sophomore that's going to be pitching for us. I think it'll take him a couple games to just get used to like the varsity play.
Yeah.
Just because they haven't been a part of that yet, but
What about Ryan Yule?
It's copied.
Is
Well,
he playing varsity or is he playing JV1?
I'm not sure. He was.
Is he
He
swinger?
pitched for us last night. Well, we don't really swing anyone, but like he threw for us, threw against us last night. I know that,
Mhm.
but
I think
I
he
don't-
has potential to play at the varsity
'Cause
level.
Oh, 100%. He's only a sophomore and he's like, he's,
I know he.
No,
hit-
I'm,
nobody's
saying, I'm
touching
talking
it.
this year.
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah.
this year.
We're talking
but, like,
Jameson because nobody's touching him.
We're talking about
wow. Wow. Patty.
You're just throwing it out there.
But yeah,
Patty's talking
you-
wild.
I know he was last night. He was. I know he hit 85 a couple times.
Kid
but
paints corners too.
doesn't miss too
Catcher
many
just moved the
spots.
glove.
You bet, Patty.
Patty's a
Oh,
character.
yeah,
kids
Patty
got
could have his
gifts.
own
Yeah, nah,
He's
podcast.
got a
Wow.
gift.
He's
So
got
what are we looking in the infield this year? Like, there's so many dudes that are like,
We have a lot of
Versatile.
returners. I think we had how many returners? We had 14 returners this year.
yeah.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
14 guys?
Yeah, there was four.
I
There
think
was
it was
4 open
15.
spots.
14.
Right?
15, but one of them got hurt.
Mitchell, right?
No. 15, and Jensen tore his ACL.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And so
Yeah, that's true.
he came back. So now we only had 14, and we only ended up taking four players.
Yeah.
This
So
year.
who?
Lewis, Grant Summers, Lewis Neckenberger,
Keegan Holmstrom.
Keegan Holmstrom.
Jameson Harris.
Keely's been a
Jameson-
returner.
Keely
Oh,
was,
Keely's a
he
returner.
played for us in the summer. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
he's considered a
What are
returner.
your guys' opinions about the new guys? I mean, we don't need to throw anything that's bad about them.
I think
Obviously.
they're gonna be
mean,
good.
I
I
mean,
don't
like,
have
do
bad
you
things
do
to
you like
say.
them?
Yeah,
No,
I
what
don't
are we
either.
starting off with? Let's go, Lewis.
I think he's gonna be a big. Lewis will be a big contributor to our
He's probably watching
to
it,
our
so I watch
bullpen
him
right
say.
now.
He's
yeah.
got a whippy arm.
Yeah, he'll be
He does. I caught him like in fall ball a couple years ago when I played. Like,
No, I like.
He's
He's got
nice.
stuff. I like
he's
the kid.
nice.
Yeah, he doesn't really seem like he's gonna like freak out if stuff's going
Yeah,
bad.
nice guy.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He's a good chill
Yeah,
kid.
definitely. Got the
Very-
composure.
What G
Lots
Psalms?
of composure.
I think he'll be
Doesn't
a
Grant
good.
put the ball in play? He's
Hey.
got a good bat, doesn't he?
Yeah, I mean,
He's
from
got the
what I've
power.
heard- Yeah, I think he'll be good, and it'll be tough because of how many returners we have in the infield. I think we have 5.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
But
fine.
He
I
can
think-
also play anywhere though. I
Yeah,
feel like he's
I know-
fast
I
enough
know
that he
he's-
can cover the
He's,
outfield.
Versatile.
he's been trying in the outfield. I know.
What's that? What's that show archetype? What is it? Not the.
Come on.
I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Can't think of it. But,
I think there will be a lot of infielders
Yeah.
that will be playing out.
I think a lot of the team will switch. The lineup will never be the same. I know if
Yeah.
like
That's
you've
good,
ever
though.
played against us, we never have this played against us or with us. We never have the same lineup.
That's good though.
I think like I'm not trying to throw shots, but I think we need to be like halfway through the season. I feel like we need to find like a lineup. You
Like
know?
a
for
one to
sure,
like
yeah.
like if we were to do like a 3-game series, you
yeah,
find
like the chemistry.
yeah.
Like the chemistry. Like you can get out there with the best players in the world, but if you don't have chemistry, it's not.
It's
gonna
nothing.
work.
it's gonna
Yeah.
suck.
Yeah. My team.
Oak South.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly.
wow.
Yeah,
But he's
like,
throwing
exactly.
shots.
I ain't
Well,
throwing
let's see,
shots.
I agree with that,
That's
though.
They have
Truth.
so much talent,
Dude,
but
they have so much.
I mean, half of them are going to be the MLB draft in 2 years, but if they can't play as a team, they're not going to take good teams down.
And that's how Elk South's been the whole time they've been a school.
Yeah.
Every year.
Shout out Cade Perry.
Wow.
Love that kid.
Throwing him out there.
Wow.
Use a dog.
I love Cade Perry. Great guy, great character.
who's next?
Good character.
Keegan.
Keegan. I think
Oh, I
he'll
think
be a
he'll
big
be
asset
first.
to our outfield because we
Yeah.
lost Jensen, who was our
That's
returning
true.
center fielder.
He
and
can
leadoff
track a
hitter.
ball.
Get
Get that kid running.
Because now we only have 2 outfielders like that played actual
Really legit.
outfield last year.
Yeah.
So he'll be a
And
good returner.
prep baseball. We're big on bunting.
No, we got 3.
If Keegan can get bunts
got
down
big
a
on
lot,
bunting.
he's going to be a danger.
No, Desmond, yeah.
2 like that were returners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jensen tore his ACL?
Yeah.
Is he actually gonna come back? Or is
CYO
he,
basketball.
No.
He
Yeah.
said he could.
CYO basketball is claiming the lives of too
Yeah.
many athletes.
He said
Asher Anderson starting middle linebacker
Like
for
half
prep
the golf
next year?
team.
Oh my God, bro! I can't wait to see Asher back out there. Love that kid.
God.
Yeah, he.
It's crazy.
Patty,
All
since
right,
you said
and
that,
on
Oh,
to
Patty!
Jameson Harris.
Hey, what does that say right there?
12.
12?
I think
That's loyalty right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think he'll be a big asset to our pitching staff this year. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Who we talking
with him,
about?
though. He's got to put the bat away. He's got to stop thinking
Yeah.
there's
Who?
any life there.
Hey, Jameson.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sorry, dude.
Hey,
I'm just
hey,
being
Jamie,
honest
Jamie,
with it.
it's all hey,
There's a
it's
couple-
all love, bro.
there's
It's
a
all
couple-
love.
That's actually inspiration.
Hey, junior, senior
Prove this
year,
kid wrong.
You might have a shot of hitting, but this year you're gonna be a PO. I'm just keeping it a buck.
Wow.
Maybe like be a little soft.
Wow.
That was very straightforward.
No, I'm
We might have
keeping it a
Raz
buck.
come in.
Who
We
do
might
you-
have to come shut this down, dog.
Who do we think is going to be the biggest asset this year on our pitching staff?
I think Bobby. I think Bobby will be
Big game.
Bobby
bomb.
Craig.
Commit?
our
Big
big
game
game
bomb.
starter, and then I think
Everett.
I think Wags.
Wags.
I think
Wags.
Wags.
I think Bobby.
No, I know. Like, I agree with Bobby, but I think Wags he'll step up in some big games that we need him to too.
I think Yule's gonna surprise you guys. You know, hot
Yeah.
take, but I like him as a reliever.
Oh yeah,
What's
for
the
sure.
over under on that one?
It's -8, but I like him.
I'd take that.
It's a good bullpen
Yeah,
piece.
money line.
Oh,
It's a great
you
bullpen
bet.
piece.
How we thinking our seniors are gonna lead us this year? I know we got a lot of them. You think they're gonna be able to lead us pretty well this upcoming season and
They're gonna have to,
take us pretty far?
and they have for the past 2 years.
I
so
think-
nothing's gonna change.
I think one thing that we haven't had the past couple years is like we haven't been like full just team mentality. Like we've all kind of had our stages of just trying to be the guy.
Yeah.
I think this year if we can like come together as a team and just play as a team, I think we could go a long ways.
Do you think that's the biggest thing we need to
Yeah, because
focus
you
on
take
this year?
you look at the finals last year, state finals, Millard South and Millard West. West should have won that.
Oh, easily.
Easily should have won
Yeah.
that, but because Millard South was
They've
so
all been
close-
playing together, so
Dude,
for
they were
quite
they
a
were
long
all
time.
super close together, so they happened to win 2 that last day.
Yeah, their Vandy commits raw too.
Kid's got a gift.
Kids gotta
Hitters
No,
gonna hit.
I used to go to school with him. He was like the nicest kid I probably ever met in my
he's so
life.
nice.
He's like
Too nice. Almost.
great kid. Doesn't use social media at all. Like I don't think he doesn't have Instagram, doesn't have Snap,
Yeah,
doesn't
he's got
have
his
Twitter.
priorities straight.
Like
Why do you think
I
he's
mean,
made to Vandy? It adds up.
It adds up.
Cam Coles will text me like 2 weeks ago. He's like, "Hey, bro, how's prep looking this year?" I was like, "Dude, I've never texted you in my life." I was like, "Yeah, we're looking good." He's like, "How many guys do you guys have thrown over 85?" I was like, I don't.
Too many.
Oh man.
Too many.
You should have just said like 19, just the whole team.
I'm sure you're fine with 85.
You're going to Vandy. You're going to see what it should be 95, 96 at least freshman year if he gets some time. So,
But yeah, I mean, those teams are always the scariest. The teams that are always like closest chemistry wise.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'd take that team over like a hot take, a team over like a ton of 5 stars. Because like the 5-star kids would be like, oh, like
thing in baseball.
I mean,
no, it's ranked.
it's like it's like a PG rank. It's a PG rank, but I mean, same thing. I'd rather take.
Similar.
1 to
like,
10.
why
I
not?
trust the PBR rankings a little more, but they're pretty iffy.
Patty's great.
Those are
Might have to have
phenomenal.
Patty back on the podcast.
Patty back.
Patty, you should get your own podcast.
Oh,
It'd be
I
great.
do.
You do?
Launching in a week or two. Actually.
What's the name? We got a name?
No.
Prophet Patty.
No.
Prophet Patty would have
Patty.
been great. 'Cause, I could speak in Bible quotes.
Hey, if you're watching this, check out Patty's podcast.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna
can't
be
even
full,
do
full of
Full
of.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey,
That'll be at least $10.
yeah, come on.
Yeah, we got 11
You
viewers.
always trying to
concurrent.
make money.
Always
trying to make money.
Uh,
I'm a money
You're
man.
greedy.
You should be happy that we're here right now.
he's not wrong.
Very blessed.
He's not wrong.
I respect these two, but you.
We've been talking for a hot hour. Like we had Rieschel and
No.
Hebner. We have
41 minutes. It's been a great
Same.
conversation.
Does that have it on there?
Top left.
40 minutes, close to an hour.
Yeah,
but
and if we keep talking about how long we've been on, that number 10's gonna go down to 4.
People.
Wow.
People leaving.
I don't
You're
know.
We got
just
up to
not
13.
interesting enough.
Dude, I know I'm good looking enough to have people. on here.
Wow.
When
should
Patty
just
was
post a
getting
picture of myself.
controversial.
Patty's getting controversial, talking about the
Oh.
Just
PBR.
walk up there to the
Talking about the PBR rankings, people clicked off.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Jeez. We're thinking about getting it. We need it like a intro or something like it. The graphic's cool. We need to
Like,
incorporate it though.
Music,
You gonna write a song for us,
It's a pretty
Patty?
rough cut right now.
maybe.
Maybe for the song.
Maybe we get Patty on some vocals, get some auto tune.
We'll shout you out every episode.
What do y'all think about this whole MLB thing, bro?
We talked about it with KP.
Yeah,
we had
we
KP
did.
here
We
today.
Got a form line on
Kyle
people.
Peterson, yeah.
Crazy, bro.
Was he in the beginning?
No, it's a
No.
different segment. We'll throw it into one of these episodes.
Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, we've been chopping into the podcast room for like an hour and a half.
At least.
but
But yeah.
I mean, we talked about it. It's like we get where the players are coming from, and obviously Rob Manfred's smiling when he came out of the meeting did not help the owner case at all. But at this point, it's just like I don't want to say it's petty, but the owners are just getting like, just agree, just literally agree, and so we can actually have a season because it's not going to start on time. Obviously, they've already canceled the first week.
I mean, I understand it as the fact of like, if you're Mike Trout, I mean, you probably do deserve more money just because half the people going to the game are there to
They're for
watch
you and Ohtani.
But
That's
like,
fair.
bro, you're getting $435 million.
That's
I think you
Yeah,
should be
that's
good
fair,
enough to
too.
play.
That's more than enough money he'll ever be able
But
to
it's
Yeah.
like the smaller guys like
Yeah.
like a
it's not
Travis
like
D'Arnaud or like
Yeah.
like I don't want to say franchise tag players, but players that have been with teams for like
Yeah.
a while, like a Freddie Freeman. Like he's been with the Braves his whole career.
Yeah.
Like
I respect.
I
those
respect him
those
staying and
players.
staying loyal and wanting more money. Like
Yeah.
they deserve. I mean, as like a player association, they deserve more money and they deserve to be obviously cared for more. I mean, they're looked as like assets.
They're making
Like
them money.
they're not as people to owners. That's like
I
that's
saw
the
this-
crappy part.
I saw the thing like they're missing out on so much money now.
Dude,
Like every day that
yes.
they don't play, when the opening day starts, they lose $1 million at least.
Really?
No, it's
Oh,
crazy, dude.
And the players don't get paid money or get paid their full salaries
Yeah,
either.
for the games, yeah.
So everyone, it's a lose-lose situation that I think eventually they're just gonna have to come to an agreement on. And
They're
Kyle
not
Peterson
close
was
at
talking
all.
they're like $28 million away from
A luxury and like
luxury
80
thing.
from like
Oh,
and
it's
like
like
30.
50.
Yeah, 50. It was like
50.
50 million from a different one,
and that's,
and that's like quite a bit of money to.
Yeah, big, yeah, like per year, especially, yeah.
if it was like 10 and like if you're like disagreeing between 10 and like 30, it's like all right, just make the deal.
Just
Like
make it 15 or 20.
just go half and half and call it good. But like 50 and 20, that's
Yeah.
50's a lot.
Dude, like, and then the minor leagues, they need to be getting paid more.
Yeah.
Like,
Aren't they
we
getting
had
paid
dudes-
more though?
They did
I
last
think so.
year.
Well, what was the
Like,
minimum? Does the minimum get bumped to like something
8.
nuts?
700.
The minor leagues are going to
750,
start before we even have like
700,
MLB spring
750,000.
training.
They get a
Yeah.
chocolate milk and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. They're expected to go out there and throw 90 across the diamond. It ain't gonna cut it.
Dude, but people just act like they're just playing sports and making money. Like, no, dude, that's a 12-hour day that you are grinding
Yeah.
to try to
It's
stay
a
at
job.
that
It's like
level.
Like you're away from
Yeah.
your family for
Quite
80%
often.
of the year. Like you're traveling. Like sure you have your home stands for like 3 weeks.
And not to mention the toll it takes on your body.
Buddy, yeah.
Every-
Dude, like the
160.
football, yeah, you're playing 16 games in football.
And they get
Yeah.
they
You're
get looked
playing
down.
162 games in baseball.
A
The
double
MLB
A
season's-
team could run Vanderbilt every day.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a good topic. Like the best college teams
There's
of all
really that
time
big
and like
of a-
a
Well, they
minor
ran
league team.
by
Not
minor
even
league
close.
teams.
Yeah.
A single A minor league team would run Vanderbilt.
I agree with that.
I've seen some single A baseball in my day. I don't know about that.
It's different levels of baseball, dude. Like Vanderbilt players get drafted and they are put into single.
Yeah.
Yeah, single A baseball team, the Canaries up in Sioux Falls. Went to their game. Starter was sitting like 83 to 86, topping like 87. I'm like, dude.
Who is that?
That's a waste. That's a waste of a. I'm,
The Canaries.
you,
Yeah,
ask-
he's
you
got
ask
a
me,
Canaries.
that's not a good draft pick
Yeah.
at all.
It's not a great one at all.
That's a free agent.
How old's
right
the
there.
kid though? I mean, we have to take that into account. The kid can be like 9.
I
The
mean,
kid can be.
We got-
no,
like
he can't be.
14.
we
He
got
can't be
freshmen
19.
in high
I
school
forgot.
waving at people blowing 91 by them.
You?
No.
No, I saw that video though.
Yeah.
It is crazy what kids are doing nowadays, bro.
It's
That's what- that's
changed
okay-
so
that's
much.
what KP said.
KP said it was
Yeah.
changed so much. Like back in the day, they didn't have all the drive line,
He
all
said
that stuff that.
Yeah.
He
He
did.
like-
Like if you threw 95, like
There were
no
5
one
kids in
threw
the country.
95.
5 kids in the country
And
through
now there's-
95.
Camera battery.
Oh jeez, boys, come on, man.
Cameras that is
Well,
done.
it's probably dead.
It is. They
I can
flashed a
assure you
warning.
guys we are still here.
That's why our viewers dropped off.
Hey, viewers, come back.
I mean, we might just have to do like
Well,
audio.
It's kind of like we're here, but we're not.
You just want to do audio?
I mean, we just. I mean,
Yeah,
we
might
have
as
so
we
much more
we
to
should
talk
go
about.
for like 2 more minutes. It's been 50 minutes.
Man,
Yeah,
we
like
should-
what's
time
going
is it?
up?
42
Eh, we
So
go. We'll
add
go till
viewers.
45. Why not? It's like 3
in
minutes.
the
but-
dark.
In the dark. I mean, we got 7 guys listening. I mean,
Shout out to the
that's
7.
a canyon right there. You
Shout out to the 7.
Oh, bro.
We got up to 14.
Thomas Slayer on Snapchat. Showcase team. Elk South.
yes,
Yes, T Slate.
Oh, man.
Yes, T Slate.
Patty, you are gonna get some hate for this.
There's no
podcast.
hate. No, that's the thing, though. There shouldn't be hate about that because people are
Oh,
soft.
we got 8.
Because
I'm not going to sugarcoat
because
the podcast.
here's the thing.
I'm be
He's
straight up with
not.
you.
Oh, which one's right?
This one updates faster.
Here's the
That's
here's the thing. Patty's not wrong. Like
No.
I'd
Those
say it
kids-
right
those
to any
kids-
of their faces.
those
They know that.
those kids play what a spring season and they like go play nationally. Like they go play for Canes.
Sure,
they
they
go
got
play for
about
Spec.
4 kids in the team that are a lot better than me, but they can't.
Like
play
that
as
are
a team.
committed to Tennessee or
So my
Kentucky
team's
or
gonna
something
come out
like
on
that. But
top.
then they go play nationally. It's like
Who's better than you on that team besides the 2?
Oh, you know, there's
Nav.
only 2 better than me. I like to think I'm a pretty gifted ball player.
and that's why people are sticking around, Patty. They love this
Pretty
conversation.
gifted ball player. We're down to 6 now. We're just.
I think we gotta get.
We got to cut it there.
Anything? Any last words, you guys?
We'll have you guys back on though. Like once the
yeah,
season
we
starts.
should.
Yeah,
once the
next time.
season
These
starts to
player
kick.
Interviews are fun. We should
Yes.
do
I
these.
feel like I've
we'll
said
do
enough
these.
for you guys to come out to the game this spring.
We will.
We'll
Hey,
see.
all you guys, come
I'll
out to a
sign
game
them.
this year.
All 2 of you on here.
Back the
Make it deep,
cage.
baby.
Back the cage.
All right, thank you guys for
Thanks,
listening.
boys.
Thanks, boys. Ugh, that was tough. That was tough.